So today I want to talk about author and illustrator Ashley Bryan. And he is a author and an illustrator who has done some really beautiful work. Sometimes he's a painter and sometimes he does collage works and he does really lovely things. He was born in New York City, and he currently is retired and lives in Maine, where he doesn't make books or do it professionally anymore, but he still likes to paint and make things. I read that he's making some puppets right now, which is cool. And I think it's really awesome that at 97 years old, he's still making art. So here's a picture of him in his home studio working on a painting, which is really beautiful. Today we're going to be doing we're going to be reading one of my favorite books of his, and it's a book called Beautiful Blackbird. And I really love the pictures that he did in this story. They're collage, so they're all cut out pieces of paper, and you can see these are the pairs of the scissors that his mom used. She was a seamstress. She would make clothes and she would cut fabric and then sew it together to make things. And these were his mom's scissors, and they're the scissors that he used to make this book, which I think is really fun. To be able to appreciate your mom's work and then to be able to do your own too. This one's called Beautiful Blackbird by Ashley Bryan. How beautiful the colors are in this one. A long, long time ago, the birds of Africa were all colors of the rainbow, clean, clear colors from head to toe. Oh, so pretty, pretty, pretty. Back then, though, birds had no marks of black on their feathers. From the tops of their heads to the tips of their tails, no markings of black. Whether large or small, Blackbird was the only bird who had it all. One day, Ringdove called the birds to a festival in the forest. He asked them all to meet by a lake where he lived. Birds flew in from all over. With flip-flop flapping of their wings and a whir stirring of the air, they flew down to the lake from everywhere. The birds' colors were mirrored in the waves. Look at the reflection. Look at how Ashley Bryan here is using symmetry. So he's got the birds here, and then you see them reflected in the water. They were red, green, yellow, purple, orange, blue, pink, then black. Blackbird. Blackbird too. Ringdove called, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. I've got a question to ask of you. Who of all is the most beautiful? The colored birds never even raised a wing. They raised their beaks and began to sing. Blackbird stands out best of all. Blackbird is the most beautiful. His feathers gleam all colors in the sun. Blackbird is the most beautiful one. Have you guys ever seen when there's a blackbird, a crow, or another blackbird around, how the light will catch them and they get little rainbows in their wings? It's really beautiful. The birds circled Blackbird in a beak and wing dance, singing, beak to beak, peck, 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 spread your wings, stretch your neck. Black is beautiful, black is beautiful, They broke out of the circle for the show claws slide. Tip-tap-toe to the left, spin around. Tip-tap-toe to the right, stroke the ground. Wings flip-flapping as you glide forward and backward in a show close slide. When the birds were in their steps, Ringdove took Blackbird aside. Oh, Blackbird, cuckoo, cuckoo, would you color me black so I'll be black like you? My neck is plain, and that's a shame, 'cause Ringdove is my given name. Blackbird said, color on the outside is not what's on the inside. You don't act like me. You don't eat like me. You don't get down in the groove and move your feet like me. But come tomorrow to the sun-up dance. I'll brew some blackening in my medicine gourd. Then I'll swing a ring around your neck to go with your name. The next day the birds gathered. Blackbird stirred the blackening brew in his medicine gourd. He stirred it round and round. Then he dipped his feather brush in the pot. With his free ring, he spun Ringdove around, holding his brush to Ringdove's neck. Ringdove saying, cuckoo, cuckoo, see what a swinging ring of black can do. Blackbird bowed to the crowd. As a chirping arose, Ringdove's black is beautiful. Beak to beak, peck, 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 it's just like Blackbird around the neck. Oh, Blackbird, can we have some of that blackening too? We all need what your black can do. You're such a good artist with your feather brush. A touch of your black will be good for us. Blackbird said, Tomorrow I'll mix the rest of my black roots in a larger medicine gourd. I'll give out what I can until it runs out. The birds danced the sundown dance, then went to nest. All through the night the birds dreamed of black. Black markings on the head, the tail, wings, front or back. Oh, black is beautiful. Black, black, black. The colors are really beautiful, but wait till they add the black decorations. It makes the birds look so lovely. Birds rose at sunup and took to their wings. Oh, way high up, their colors filled the sky. With a flip-flap, flapping of their wings, a stir whirring of the air, they flew down to the lake from everywhere. Ringdove carried Blackbird's large gourd and set it down. Blackbird stirred with a stick in his wing and said, "We'll see the difference a touch of black can make. Just remember, whatever I do, I'll be me and you be you." So even when you change your clothes or you get something extra, you're still you, right? Blackbird tipped his feather brush in the pot and tapped out dots. Some were large, some were small, close together or far apart. It was a challenge to Blackbird's art. With strokes long and short, he painted stripes. Blackbird swept his brushstrokes steady. He drew lines only when his brush was ready and full of the black, black brew. Look at how beautiful the birds are now. I love the dots and the swirls and the stripes and the triangle shapes. Look at how lovely they look. The paint in the gourd was getting low. Blackbird still had more to go before he had decorated the birds with black, one and all. "Save some for us," cried the small birds. "We've been in line and we were on time. We won't step back till we get a touch of black too. Uh-huh, uh-huh." Ringed up, tipped the gourd. Blackbird slipped his brush way, way in. He brushed the rest of the birds with marks and arcs. He black-tapped the last small bird of the flock. Then Blackbird sang, "I've painted plenty, plenty, plenty. The gourd's now empty, empty, empty." The birds surrounded Blackbird and sang, "Our colors sport a brand new look. A touch of black was all it took. Oh, beautiful black, uh-huh, uh-huh. Black is beautiful, uh-huh." Look at how beautiful the birds look with their new decorations. Aren't they lovely? Blackbird is such a good artist. I love this pattern here of circle, diamond, 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 circle, diamond, diamond, circle. Isn't that one really pretty? Or the swirls on that one, or the zigzags on that one, or look at the polka dots or the curved lines. I think the birds look beautiful. Good job. Blackbird is such a good artist. The end. All right, guys. So today we're going to draw ourselves a bird. So I've got a piece of paper set up. If you need a piece of paper and a pencil, go grab one. You can pause the video if you need to. And we're going to start by drawing a bird in flight, just like in Brian's book. So I'm going to start with a curve for its head. And I'm going to draw two triangle shapes for its beak. Okay. I'm going to draw a curve here. So I have a little bird head. All right. Then I'm going to draw a curved line that goes down like this. Do you see how it kind of like swoops down? And a little bit of a curve like that. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go up, 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 and over. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Up, 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 and over. And you can make those shapes different than me because all birds look a little bit different, right? All right. Now I'm going to try to make the feathers. So I'm going to curve in and come out. And this is like making a bumpy line, but it's bigger than some of the bumpy lines we made before. It's nice and big to make those feathers. Okay. Bump, bump, bump all the way till I get about where the space is here. Then I'm going to draw a curved line, and I'm going to draw two kind of diagonal lines and a curve for the tail. But sometimes in Brian's book, some of the birds have tails that have a bumpy line too. So if you want to make a bumpy line, you can. And then I'm going to do one little curve here, almost like a C shape, and a line that goes back in for its foot. The other foot, I can't see. It's underneath there. I might make one more toe. What do you think? Up to you. You can make another toe or not. All right. And then we'll draw a circle for my bird's eye. Okay. Now, I think it would be fun to draw the bird after it's been decorated by our artist Blackbird. So I think I'm going to do some stripes and some polka dots. But the fun thing is you can do any kind of decorations you want. So The only thing I would say is that you probably want to make them symmetrical. So if you put a decoration on the wing, if I put one on that side, I better put one on this side too, right? Because that makes sense. Birds, like many animals, like butterflies or like, I don't know, people, like all sorts of animals, are mostly symmetrical. What's on the left side is generally on the right side too. So if I put a stripe there, I'm going to put a stripe there. I might do some polka dots too. I liked his polka dots. I thought those were cool. So if I put 3 polka dots on this wing, then I better put 1, 2, 3 polka dots on this wing. But your decorations don't have to be the same as mine, right? I think I might do some more stripes. Now on this one, they don't have to be the same because our bodies are it's just really the wings and the tail that should be symmetrical. Like if I put 1 circle on this side, I should put 1 on this side. And 1 in the middle, I think. What do you think? I like it. Hopefully you like your design too. And then the fun part begins to pick a real bright color. I think I'm going to go with orange today. Well, yeah, I'm going to do orange. I think orange would be great because all those beautiful birds in the book were all one color before Blackbird mixed up his black color and painted them all the beautiful colors. I think this is a fun story to read. Kind of a fairy tale, right? Kind of a myth. It's fun to read fiction sometimes. Something that's not true, but is fun to imagine. And then I'm going to color my bird. And if you want to, you can add some things in the background. But you don't have to. I might just leave my bird just like this. But if you want to add a little more, you are welcome to do that too. All right, guys. Oh, and a color for my eye, because all the birds, if you'll notice, all the birds have one color for their body and then one color for their eye, yellow and green and red and orange and blue. So I'm going to pick out a different color for my blackbird's eye here. Maybe I'll do blue today. Orange and blue are nice color. Oh, that one turned out kind of purple, didn't it? Nice. I love it. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy making your birds too. I think they're really fun to draw and to use the black to decorate and make some cool patterns. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.